Hey Google Pixel fans, for a limited time, get both our Sprint Unlimited plan and the all-new Google Pixel 3a included for under $35 per month per line for 5 lines. All you need is approved credit, an 18-month lease, and a new line of service. Visit your local Sprint store, sprint.com, or call 800-SPRINT-1 today. Phone $1107 per month after $556 per month credit. Apply within 2 bills. Remaining balance due if canceled early. Unlimited basic after $630.20. Pay $32 per month per line for 5 lines with autopay. Data deprioritization during congestion excludes taxes, surcharges, and roaming. Speed maximums, use rules, and restrictions apply.
At Domino's, we're more than pizza, so mix it up with our specialty chicken, stuffed cheesy bread, sandwiches, pastas, medium 2-topping pizzas, and more for just $5.99 each, and we'll mix stand-up comedy with a robot.
Stuffed cheesy bread and my act have a lot in common. They're both super cheesy. Tough crowd.
You can also mix it up with Domino's salads, marbled cookie brownie, bread twist, and medium 2-topping pizzas. Order any 2 or more for just $5.99 each. 2-item minimum. Bone-in wings, handmade pan pizza, and bread bowl pasta will be extra. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
I don't know.
This spot of you?
There you go.
Smoke that.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back once again. Pup Morris is on the stage, but we have something very special that I'd like to introduce to you from the Caribbean Club in Key Largo, Florida. Something very special. It appears on Radio A1A every Saturday night at 11 o'clock live, and it is coming to you from Key Largo, special Key Largo, a production of Keys Bartender. Without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to the host of Keys Bartender. And here it is, the Keys Bartender Show, live from the Caribbean Club in Key Largo. Go ahead, guys.
How you doing, Harry Tiefer? Thank you very much and Radio A1A for putting us out live here October 31st, 2017.
It's
here
Halloween.
For Halloween.
Yeah.
And we're the Halloweenies, right?
We are the Halloweenies.
We got it. You mentioned that from the special Key Largo, where there are a lot of special people. in any sense you really want to mention. They really are. And I think pretty much we're also celebrating still being here.
Exactly. We didn't blow away.
Yeah.
And we've got Captain Josh from Big Pine, who damn near did blow away.
Thanks for having us up here.
You're welcome.
Captain Josh was the story Bill told, right? We don't want to rehash it. We're not going to rehash it right here unless you want to.
No. Still standing, all positive.
I told him about your car.
People are coming around, car burnt down, but that's okay. A lot of folks, like 450 houses, I understand, were wiped out completely. So we're happy to have a house. We're very fortunate. We already replaced the car, so that's not an issue at all.
Okay, well, you know what? That's a story of resilience. We mentioned that before, but it's a beautiful day here in Key Largo. Yesterday, we were freezing our nuts off. I'm sorry if I can say nuts. We were freezing our nuts off here because it dropped into the uncharacteristic of 50s.
50s.
And when you're in the 50s, you'd think people walking around here are making an attempt at hitting K2.
I had to break out my closed-toed shoes.
Yeah, I know.
I'm expecting.
I showed up at 9 o'clock to start setting up for the pit stop party. I lasted about 15 minutes. I went home, put on jeans and boots.
You have jeans?
Yeah. I did yesterday.
Hey, I'm just happy he's wearing pants. But, it was so cold yesterday. It just seemed, I just expected seeing a couple Sherpas following people around, carrying around oxygen in their
I could have used a couple Sherpas yesterday. We were hoping gear all day long.
Yeah. You know what? It is what it is. We became, the dreaded word, acclimatized. From it was like being in... this summer was like being on the surface of Mercury, and then we go back to being in, let's say, Chicago, September, which is pretty pleasant up there. But right now, it's in the upper 70s.
Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous. 78.
Oh, yeah. Gorgeous, sunny, couple clouds out there.
Beautiful sunny day. Couldn't ask for nicer weather.
And you couldn't get a better view right here. You got some wonderful music here for something I know very little about. And I do know Jimmy Buffett. When I was a kid, cheeseburger. He turned me on with Cheeseburger in Paradise. That was one of those things. I guess.
There you go. Well, let me fill you in, Jim. That sounds like that.
Well, I'm going to ask
like
you questions about it. I thought originally when they said meeting, I heard meeting. This is what I heard: meeting of the mimes. And I said, what the hell do mimes have to do with Jimmy Buffett? And doesn't that really not work with audio and audio artistry? why would you want to mime with music?
Hey, Jim.
Maybe
Jim,
for people that are hearing impaired.
it's really meeting of the mindless.
The mindless. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what it stands for?
No.
Okay.
Mind.
Okay, and then I found out it was meaning of the minds.
Minds.
The Mayans.
No, not the Mayans.
That'd be a good
The
one.
Mayans.
Too. I'd
If
like
there was
that.
a lot of Mayans around here,
Hey,
I haven't seen them.
they can
I've seen
redo
a
their-
couple Aztecs.
They can redo their calendar.
Yes, that's right. It was 2012. The world was supposed to end.
Talking about those guys, you should buy some office supplies down there because you get really good ink and toner.
You need a rim shot on that one.
Thanks for the setup.
Yeah. But getting back, so it's meeting of the minds. Minds. M-I-N-D-S. And what is that referring to?
That is all the trop rockers. They get together once a year, have a big party. All the Parrot Head clubs. The Parrot Head clubs are Jimmy Buffett fan clubs. They all do a bunch of charity work. A bunch of super nice people. But they all get together once a year in Key West, hang out, play a bunch of music, raise a bunch of money, have a good time. Basically, drink our livers into submission.
You know what? I know Jimmy Buffett does a lot for the all worthy causes, and I imagine the people that are his fans would probably cleave to what he believes, and he's about nature, preserving its pristine beauty.
Manatees.
And one of his favorite songs, I kind of argue with the premise of it.
Which one?
The pirate one.
Oh, Pirate looks at 40?
Yeah, because really, if you are a pirate, wouldn't you just, when you get off the boat, steal everyone's shit, take the women on the boat, and screw their brains out?
Yeah.
And that's what a pirate does. Yes, I am like a Viking. I will take all your women.
We're going for the romanticized version.
Okay, to romanticize the Errol Flynn. Yes. You know what? Then we had this discussion
Yes,
before.
the polite-
It was
the polite pirate.
The pirate is a free spirit. I like that.
There you go.
You know, it could be, yes, I am a vampire. No, the good part of being a vampire, not the sucking of blood and making into your minions,
There you
but
go.
the part where you're kind of romancing the woman by sucking her blood and turning her into a minion. I'm just kidding about that.
And
Is this going out on ABC?
Oh, yes.
Good, that's what I
right-
thought.
right-
Yeah.
right there.
Good.
Wait a second, I said sucking the blood. I didn't say Luke isn't here.
Luke's not
You
here.
notice that we're doing a live broadcast from an event. Well, I'm not going to make it controversial.
Yeah.
This is ABC, the Anal Broadcasting Corporation.
Okay,
Great.
okay, there we go. So I guess they're saying that it's all right then.
Wrecked them nothing, damn
That's
near
what
killed
it is.
them.
Yeah. I think someone just whipped it out to show something and it hit the power.
We hit the button. Okay, we're good. You're
Yeah, there
good.
we
There
go.
you go.
We're all right. We're just
this event that
checking
we're-
the electricity by sticking our tongues in the socket.
And this event
That was
we're
shocking.
This event that we're at, the pit stop party, started 11 years ago. Some very good Parrot Heads do a lot of fundraising. Everybody's heading down to Meetings of Minds. They live in Key Largo, so everybody stopped at their house and they had a bunch of musicians play. And it's been going on for about 11 years. And for the first eight years or so, it just was in the backyard and they had a good old time. And then the past 4 or 5 years, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And now we're at the Caribbean Club. How many artists we have yesterday? 12?
We had 12 yesterday. We have another 8 coming this afternoon.
Yep.
Yeah, hey folks, if you're in the area, it's beautiful. You should come down here. You got all the libations you need inside the Caribbean Club.
Coming
And
by
you got
boat.
You got a nice boat here. You know, no pirates right now, but who knows what's going to happen later. So, ladies, you might get lucky. Come on down here right now.
Surprise,
Bill spit out
surprise.
some beer when he said that.
Yeah, I
have a
almost
hard-
gave a free beer shower.
Yeah, he did. He almost sprayed these beautiful mics with. Well, we don't want it. It's some low-calorie beer.
It is low-cal beer.
I didn't say low quality though.
It's low quality. It's Bud Light. Come
okay.
on.
Oh, okay.
I get this all the time. I get people I'm playing. They're going, I want to buy you a drink. I'm on a Bud Light. They're like, no, I want to buy you a drink. I'm like, really? I want a Bud Light.
I like Bud. I like Bud. I go for the calories for myself. But you know what? They're all great products. We're not pushing that right now. But we are pushing Radio A1A, and you can find a bunch of great trap rock. You got Mayor Gonzo's show. There's a bunch of shows on there that are really interesting for people that are into trop rock and that kind of lifestyle here in the Keys.
How about the catch?
And the Catch. Oh, yeah, we got to pitch
We
the
always
Catch
pitch the
restaurant
Catch.
at 102.1 in Key Largo, Oceanside, where you have great food and happy hours there.
Fantastic music.
And great proprietors in Kathy and Paige, and one seriously ornery bartender when you're talking about Holly. and a tremendously
know-
handsome, rakish older gentleman named Jim,
You know, I'm
who,
gonna
if I recall, stands about 6'8".
I'm gonna record that bit for Holly so she
Oh,
can,
shit.
so she can.
What do they say? Ornery?
Ornery.
Sometimes I forget what I
Ornery.
said.
Ornery is actually a good description for Holly on a bad day.
Hey,
but
inch for inch, she's one of the nicest people.
Oh.
Unfortunately, she's
There-
very
there-
short.
there's not a lot of inches
There's not a
to
lot
go
of inches to go there. So, no, Holly is one of the greatest bartenders I know. She's a great character. And if you go and see her, I think tonight Sean's going to be doing trivia there.
Oh,
but you
yeah.
know what? You got to stop here before you go to trivia. I suggest anybody that goes there, you got to stop here and get your mind right. I think that's what happens with this music.
We got Pup Morris up there, the Scuba Cowboy. He's playing all sorts of fun songs. Got a little bit of reggae tinge going on. He's having a good old time.
The Scuba Cowboy?
Scuba Cowboy.
Wow, that sounds like a great adult film name. I'm the Scuba Cowboy.
Yeah.
Let me whip out my spear.
There you go. We'll
I'm gonna go spear fishing for trouser trout.
There we go.
You like that?
You go right on with that one.
Yes. Well, no, that's pretty much as far as I can go with it, because there's a possibility to our children. If you know what that alliterative statement was, then obviously you're experienced enough to know that.
There you go.
And you have a filthy mind.
Talking about pickle spears?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always like a pickle spear with my hamburger.
A dilly, yes.
Well,
There you go.
Let's get back. What else are we going to expect when we get? So we're pushing all the keys down here, right?
Yeah.
This is after Irma.
Yeah, this goes right down from. Everybody stops here. There's usually a couple other parties down south. I think they've got one going down in Big Pine, and then Wednesday through Sunday, everybody's going to be down at the Casa.
Yeah.
And in all the bars down in Key West. Josh and I are playing Wednesday through Sunday from 4 to 7 at Willie T's every night. That's right on Duval.
And
I know
it's supposed to be beautiful weather. And if you're up in Miami or Fort Lauderdale in South Florida, if you have a day or two to spare, or a couple, you can get some great deals right now down there, because there is some, unfortunately I have to say this, there seems to be a lot more capacity left down here.
there is a good bit of capacity.
And there are places you can go to find a great deal. You can go up, there's a visitor center, Yellow Visitor Center, that's here in Key Largo. Our friend Cheryl Holt runs. If you call them up, the Florida Keys Visitor Center, they'll get you great deals on hotels and anywhere in the Keys, and Key Largo all the way down to Key West. So if you're in the area, it would behoove you to come down here. And actually, this time of year, I was told some of the lowest ticket prices on airlines.
Yep.
And you come down here, the weather's beautiful. It happens to be, we're in between our busy seasons. We had a nice jump in the summer before Irma, and then we have this, and then it kind of picks up again in February. But this is the lifestyle we chose down here when we live here. Let's go, Captain Josh.
Also, Bill mentioned that we were playing at Willie T's Wednesday through Sunday, 4 to 7. But this Wednesday, tomorrow is also includes the Green Parrot. The ukulele band's going to be there Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
Ukulele?
8 to 11, yeah. Ukulele band.
Suits. Ukulele. Are they going to be wearing raccoon hats and all that? We got a little static here. There's a little sun flare going up. No reason to worry.
There we go.
Okay.
Harry got it. He figured it out.
We could have pulled off a War of the Worlds thing right now.
There you go.
There's a ship coming out of the clouds,
And it just went right back into the clouds,
and Bill
fortunately.
Bill just blew a puff of smoke at it, and it just disappeared. Is that your mic again? There, that's all right. We're going to power right through this, guys.
Yep.
Just stay with us. Once again, if you go down, they mentioned all the events you have in Key West, but there's a lot to do down there. Mallory Square at sunset. And actually, I think it's going to be a time change. There's a time change coming up, right?
Yes, Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday. You get an hour extra sleep.
There you go.
And a lot of people don't know this about me, but with the daylight savings time, since I was a child, I saved those hours. I don't observe it.
There you go.
Right now I have 14 and a half days saved.
Wow.
It's leap years, And those hours, every time they leap back an hour, I take one. Every time they leap ahead, I take an hour. That's 2 hours a year. And I have 14. In another 10 years, I can put together or 12 years.
Day.
Well, I'm going to put a whole month.
Oh, there you go.
Did you fall for that?
What? It's true.
No.
I'm observing it. If I put it on a calendar and make my own calendar, it's going to be between April and May, and that's going to be my month. And I can have unlimited credit charges and things like that because it's never going to appear again.
Well, that'll never get old, will it?
No, it's an arbitrary
fantastic
calendar.
idea.
The calendar's an arbitrary. I know. I tell people this and they take it seriously. They go, "Oh, you can do that?" Yeah. You
Well,
can
yeah,
save it.
go right ahead, man.
Yeah. It's all ahead with goes with my time traveling plan.
Doesn't everybody?
To go back and get rid of Pee Wee Herman before he does the tequila dance on the bar on the bar in that I think it was a biker bar. He did the tequila dance.
Get
and
a
after
grip.
that point in history, everything changed. And if I got rid of him, and I don't mean kill him, I just put him in I could put him in an adult theater, give him a bottle of Jergens lotion, and he'd get in trouble earlier, and he'd never get that movie deal.
We'd never have Pee Wee's Playhouse. Well, we would, but it'd be a little different kind of playhouse.
Yeah. No, I got that idea when I was thinking. I was watching that show, The Deuce, on HBO.
Oh,
Did
there
anybody
you go.
hear about that?
Yeah, you're telling me about
It's about
that.
the sex trades in New York, outside Manhattan. Very provocative. Much different and worlds away from here than you see. But it is Manhattan's an exciting place with the character as well as the Keys. We have our own character. We're right at the Caribbean Club, and it'd be remiss not to mention that this is the site of where the movie Key Largo is purported to take place. And
Well, yeah, the aerial shot, the
aerial
intro shot at the beginning of the movie certainly was filmed in Key Largo.
That's pretty clever.
No, but they established this as a point in the count. And
I'm sure this property was in the aerial establishment shot from the movie.
And True Lies was filmed on the 7 Mile Bridge.
It was actually.
There you have it.
Yeah. Oh, and Blood and Wine was made here at the Jack Nicholson, Michael Caine, Stephen Dorff movie was made. And one of the bartenders had a prominent extra role in there. Larry, he passes in front of the camera several times. I would do it, but
Looking like a busy bartender.
They would have kicked me out because I would have tried to do the robot or something like that in front of it. and everyone would say, "Hey, there's some strange robot guy going all that." That's that part of the movie. And it wasn't necessarily, I hate to say, Blood and Wine wasn't a great movie.
Yeah,
But it did feature some really nice shots of the Keys when they showed, I think they were Alabama Jacks for one of those.
They were Jacks. Michael Caine was in it. It was in the 80s. It can't possibly be a good movie.
Michael Caine's an excellent actor.
Michael Caine's fantastic, but he booked every bad movie from 1980 to 1989.
He was in Dress to Kill. That was a great movie. Dress to Kill. Who was the director? I don't know how we got. This is what happens on the show, Harry. I'm telling you. I got this thing. I just going off, and we get off tangent, and we were talking about the Caribbean Club. Let's get back. The Caribbean Club. You go to Caribbean Club. Until recently, they didn't really have a front door.
No. I think it's been past 4 or 5 years. They now close from 4 to 7.
Yeah.
To all the listeners on Radio A1A, Jim's a bartender, folks, who has a podcast, right, that is happening every Wednesday afternoon. At what time? What time can they come see it?
At 6. Well, it happens at 5 o'clock. We release it at 6. The only reason why we found out that live wasn't we had a tenuous link to our Wi-Fi.
We're in the Keys. The internet sucks.
Yeah, and we and a 4G service nearby isn't, for some reason, it's kind of a dead spot. So if you drop it, so we found it was a little better, but we do record it live. And then, so we catch all the aspects. We get people coming through the door looking and saying, "What the F are these guys doing here?" They look like they're high school kids or little elementary school kids, very large elementary school kids that are drinking an abnormally amount of alcohol.
Yes.
But
and don't worry, when we drop that show, that's the exact live show that we just did.
We don't drop that show right when we're dropping our pants.
Yeah, we don't edit it. We throw it right up there, and hey, that's what we have.
Yep. And that's the thing about live. But right now we're live, and you'll see the same quality, just whether you call it high or low or medium. You'd like whatever you'd like to call it.
We've got a switch. We can go from high quality to low quality.
And as often,
we also have a switch that gets hit all the time, especially when Luke's around. It's called gutter quality.
Oh yeah, right in. We say, yeah,
boom, straight down in the gutter.
Bill, this is what we. I go to Bill. Hey, Bill, we're gonna hold off about 20 minutes before we start using the bad language, and then all of a sudden Luke goes, "I hope she." Can I say? I hope. Did she suck your dick? And I go, we didn't. Bill and I are not even done explaining this, and then Luke goes in.
There goes Luke.
And we're gonna fuck. Fuck dick. Pussy.
There goes Luke right off the edge, which is always fun and exciting.
And you know what? It bears to mind. I'd like to talk about it. Those are just words. They are just words. There's some descriptions of something, but we're adults and we understand what it is. As long as it's not mean and degrading and hurtful, we're good with that. And there's plenty of clean language that's mean, degrading, and hurtful. And
here comes our friend Kim.
Oh, there's Kim.
He's walking up. Nope, now he's walking away. Oh, we're all looking at him. Now he's going to turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
He got the weather report wrong.
Yeah. Uh-oh. See, that's just the thing about being, you never know how you're going to offend somebody. What do we got going here?
It's a beautiful weather.
Oh, it is gorgeous.
Key Largo.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
We got seagulls coming, popping in and out of here.
Seas are calming down.
Oh, yeah. There's George walking by.
Yeah, it was, man, yesterday we were setting up and we were watching that little whaler dinghy almost hopping up on the dock.
Okay, for people that aren't acquainted with boats, a whaler dinghy is a boat.
Whaler dinghy could possibly go in your Urban Dictionary.
A whaler dinger is something that's particularly large, a large man, particularly from maybe a northeastern urban area.
What kind of whale are you going to catch with that?
I got a whale. Yeah, I got a whale of something to share you. A whale of a tail. There's another one they'd be taking
from Boston, I'm pretty sure.
Captain Josh, I would suggest that a large whaler dinghy would catch a large whaler.
A guy or a whale?
A lady. The other
female whale.
That part of the female whale that a large whaler dinghy would sort of interact with. Do you get the picture?
Let me take you home and show you.
Well, actually, for the size, for proportion, the walrus has the largest member.
And how did we end up here?
Well, I remember this movie,
Let me take you
First Dates with Adam Sandler, and he mentioned that as a fact about the walrus. I think it
fiction.
Let me take you home and introduce you to my walrus.
Yeah, well, remember, what was it?
I'm sure that's quick.
Didn't they say I am the walrus, the Beatles?
Well, there you go.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. A lot of girls, if you were the walrus, they might say cuckoo, cuckoo. But then again, a lot of people tend to exaggerate. They exaggerate things, and normally they may not be a walrus. They could be like one of those crustaceans or little krill. Krill. There you go, krill.
And
that's
baleen.
a micro. I guess that would be a microphallus if you want
to go there.
A tiny baby pinky. It's a tiny baby pinky. Oh, how did I incorporate that? Doesn't work.
Jim, you're doing a great job, though. This is the Keys bartender, right? I
could be. I'm a Keys bartender.
Oh.
The Keys bartender when it pertains to the podcast, because I'm not the Keys bartender. That would be saying that there's no other. I'm the quintessential bartender in the Keys, which I'm not. I'm not saying I'm unique or anything, but
step up to the plate, Jim, and say you're the Keys bartender.
I'm the Keys bartender.
Get you a T-shirt.
Pertaining to the podcast.
Oh, okay.
That sounds like a lot of beluga to me.
No, beluga. Oh, very good. Oh, wow. I don't have any kind of references for that, nor walleye. Get it?
Captain Josh.
Walleye.
Narwhal.
Yeah,
narwhal.
Yeah, with the poking nose.
Get it? There you go.
We all get it.
Yeah, you get it. Okay, good.
Keep blubbering. Go ahead. Keep blubbering.
I try to keep on talking and moving along to move the conversation forward.
Well, Captain Josh has a interesting perspective to this whale discussion here. Captain Josh, you are doing what here today at the pit stop party?
Bill and I are running the sound here. It's Bill has a couple of Bose systems up there, and then we've incorporated my equipment, and we're running sound for anybody that wants to come by and play. Today until 6 p.m. Last night until 10 p.m.
How wonderful. And it was a beautiful day yesterday, was it not?
It was a little chilly and windy, but today is perfect.
You did. You know what? You skipped out over that whale thing. So wait.
You want to go back to the whales?
I want to say, what do you have to add about the whale?
Nobody's speaking.
Is it about blowholes?
Oh,
I don't know. Is that where they all meet up with the wall, like the whaling wall? Is that what that is? Pretty sure.
Oh,
the
man.
whaling wall.
Now, I don't know.
Now we've offended
You know,
all my
no
brethren.
religion. Oh yeah. Of the chosen people over here.
But they built that wall, but then they took it down.
Yeah, that. You know, I know a little. That's a remnant of the old temple in Jerusalem. I'm not only a pretty face.
It was a whale of a show, though.
Yes, and look at that.
There's a whale of a tail.
Yeah, what you do is you go up there and you put your little prayers and secret prayers in there. I don't mean to say, oh man, am I belittling a religion? I'm going to back off because I got relatives that are Jewish here.
Oh, do you?
And a fraternity. Yeah, I'm Roman Catholic, but my sister married a Jewish guy. My niece
Well, that's gotta be fun.
My niece is a big person with AIPAC, the American Israeli Political Action Committee. She's a regional organizer. Very smart young lady.
They're going to be sending the hit squad after you.
Oh my God! The Anti-Defamation League, the ADL, is going to be coming after my ass.
The Anti-Defecation League.
Holy, I do not agree with that.
Well, boy,
Anti-Defamation League. I'm going to go and take the high ground on that one.
I'd have to hold for that one.
There's a pirate over there.
There is a pirate.
There you go.
Wow.
And if he was going to act like a real pirate, he should walk over there and grab a bunch of those T-shirts. Well, no, you can't do that anymore.
Throw Barb up.
Thanks a lot, Harvey Weinstein.
Throw Barb up over his shoulder and run off with it.
Yeah, run off. There
You know, Jim.
You are quick.
Yeah.
Jim-
And honestly, Barb is a beautiful lady, and she is a tall woman.
Yes.
I would not want to throw Barb up over my shoulder.
Certainly, she engenders stirrings and feelings in my no.
That would definitely put a tweak in my back. And like I said, she gorgeous woman, not big at all, but she's a very tall girl.
I can handle tall ones.
Jim, you dropped the name Harvey Weinstein. He's given all of us older perverts a bad name, and I thought maybe you might share your thoughts about that.
What, as an older pervert?
Nobody's safe.
I was taking a anecdotal poll at work, and I was asking female patrons. I said, you can only answer one of two questions. And were you there for it,
No,
Bill?
I missed that.
I said, am I more of a creep or a perv?
No, I was there.
Yeah, and
You were a perv.
And they go perv.
He's
Yeah.
a perv.
They
No
would-
doubt it.
A perv.
No.
A perv doesn't actually do anything. A perv is more someone with peculiar ideas.
Pervs are consensual, creeps are not.
Yes.
Like Perv Griffin?
There you
I don't have any other ones.
go. The elevator.
Oh,
killer?
Melvin Purvis?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Wow, that pulled that out of my ass.
Perfect.
Pun. How about that pun? Pulling out of your ass.
If you're gonna go with perv, you're right on the
You're
right
pulling out of
track.
your ass. Anal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
ABC.
There you go.
It's
Always
bigamy.
be- What? ABC.
Anal Broadcasting
Oh, okay.
Corporation.
What's
I
the
said always
NBC?
be
Nearly anal.
chewing. Nearly anal?
I don't know. What's
Nearly.
that's the taint, right?
Taint is the soft area under the balls to the a-hole, right there.
Somewhere.
So that would be there.
Somewhere now.
It's a fictional region for some people.
The
They don't go
Netherland-
near it. This Netherland that no one goes there. But supposedly, there. I heard a guy say, if you never had a girl stroke that area of your body, you haven't lived.
Oh,
But there's also the female taint.
Is
There's
there?
either, the male or female.
it taint.
Oh, there you go.
Taint either.
Okay.
We got Mayor
That is-
Gonzo coming up.
We are decidedly getting very unbuffetish right now. I don't think Jimmy Buffett would agree
So
with
you think Jimmy Buffett doesn't have a taint?
I think he wouldn't admit to having a taint.
I think he would.
You ask him to say, will you?
I think he
If I
would.
ask him right here, I'd say that. It would be a hard cutting. It would be a report. Oh, there you go.
You know, down in Key West this time of year, they do the body painting, so it's the taint paint. They got the
Would he
taint
be able
paint
to
going
find
on
it?
there.
Now, I do remember at Fantasy Fest a few years ago.
Oh, Mayor Gonzo is buying
Gonzo's
drinks.
buying drinks. My God, write it down.
Skinny beer for everybody.
Just a Bud.
Bud Light.
Thank you.
Bud Light.
Thank you very
so
much.
much.
Oh, last week. Can I tell the story last week? And this is about the Keys, and it's about musicians. And I'm not a musician. I'm not musically inclined. I do know I know of music. I enjoy music, but that doesn't make me a musician. But Billy and I and Luke and some friends were doing a show, and one of the people came over and said, "Jim, I'd like to buy you a drink." And I started going, "Hey, you know what? They're including that in our package, so we don't want you to waste the money." So Bill goes and says, "Jim, people want to be members. They want to feel
Well,
that they're
no.
members."
First,
Right?
you got to give them the backstory.
Yeah.
I kind of grab them by the shoulder and go, "Hey, we got
Gotta talk,
to
yeah.
let's
Oh, I
go
thought he was going to
outside.
tell me my balls are showing.
Let's go outside and talk.
Jim,
for
you
a
got to
minute.
put your balls away.
Let's go outside and talk for a minute."
Yeah, I go, "Oh shit! Did I park
And
again?
Jim's looking at me like, "Oh God, what have I done
What did I
now?"
done now? Did I insult someone?"
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, you playing long ball?
He's going,
That
"What?
could be. I don't know. I think I'm playing chess while other people are playing three-dimensional Star Trek chess.
There you go." But I drag him outside. I end up.
You thought I was going to say checkers.
I did.
So that means I don't feel as smart as everyone.
So I drag him outside, and then we start the conversation. I'll let Jim finish it up.
He goes, "Hey, Jim, when someone offers you a drink, always take it. People want to feel as if they're participating in the group, and it's a nice thing to do." And I go, well, that was a lot nicer than I thought what was going to be said. And then I go, "Wow, and I thanked him sincerely. I said, "You know what, thank you for that." And I meant it sincerely. And I know now when someone offers to go and say yes.
What if there's a roofie in it?
Well,
Then I go, yes, yes, yes. And hopefully, who knows, I may wind up with a leather suit and a leather suit on, like the guy in Pulp Fiction with the gimp outfit on and a ball gag. But who knows? There could be a beautiful story behind it.
There could be.
I
Go
gave
ahead.
my girlfriend a roofie. She gave me the shingles.
That's very topical.
You and Bill Cosby, right? Can we talk about Bill Cosby?
Uncle
Harvey
Bill?
Weinstein, Bill Cosby.
Uncle Bill, yeah.
Uncle Bill. So
Pick
he's
your
the
page,
champion
picture
roofie
page.
guy.
It's time to get your picture page. You know, that's weird.
Weird.
Well, you know what?
Hey, pup.
It's going to sound like I'm equivocating.
5 minutes.
Almost done.
5 minutes.
I've heard people, they have a very lackadaisical attitude to giving people things secretly. I had someone tell me, "Hey, listen, we got to give medicine to Pop. Can you just give it to him in one of these ground up things?" And I said, "What are you kidding? I play golf with this guy." There was a guy I used to spend time
Oh, it's
with,
all right.
94 years old. We'd hit golf balls out at Silver Shores. And this person said, "Hey, Jim, do me a favor. Grind up some of his pills he doesn't want to take and put it in secret. You'll give it to him." I said, whether it's healthy or not, I did not feel careful or particularly happy about that idea, and I just refused it. And then it stopped. I stopped hitting balls with the guy. The guy was really interesting
There
too.
you go.
You know? Yeah, I'm definitely against. Get me a firm no against roofies. Hey, what's your name? Judy Conch?
Not Conch, Judy Conch.
Conch?
Koch.
Conch.
Conch, okay.
Like Mayor Ed.
Okay, I
There
like
you
that.
All right, welcome to it.
good.
I'm Gymnasium.
Well, we're going to be.
What?
We got a few minutes left, and then I think Josh and I are actually going to have to get up on stage
They
and work a
are
little
going to
bit.
It's going to be kind of exciting to see what they're doing. Are you incorporating that musical act I was telling you? I'm not the musical act, the magical act.
No, we're not doing the magic act.
No plate spitting.
No, and you know the whole thing with disappearing.
Yes.
that's fantastic. It was a great trick, but after 45 minutes, they really started looking for us again.
I do some pretty awesome card tricks if you want to see it sometime.
There you
I
go.
do. I mean, you'll be amazed that I'm so bad at doing card tricks.
At the catch, you do them right there?
No, I don't do card tricks.
Do you do it on
sleight,
the-
I'm more of a sleight of hand guy.
Do you do it on the deck?
There's one thing we allow a lot,
Yeah.
but giving yourself the title of a card shark or card trick magician, you got to step up and do one for us on the radio.
Actually,
do one
there
right
is
now.
one. I read one and I studied it. It was. I want to give away a secret,
Okay, go ahead.
and it's using a mnemonic device to remember how to order cards, and you can remember the whole order of a deck of cards. And you can, and it looks like it's in a random order.
Yeah.
So it's saying like 7 sick queens came across something simple jacks. And what do you? It stands for each cards, and you start with. It goes in orders of hearts, spades, diamonds, clubs. And if I seen their last card, and they put it, I take their card, put it in my pocket, see a little look at that. I know the next card in their pocket, and I wouldn't even have to look at it.
Wow, Jim, you just did a card trick on the radio.
I told someone was going to do magic on the radio, and people said, "How's this going to work?" And I said, "Trust me, you tell people.
It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be a David Copperfield moment. I'm going to disappear right now. Wait. Okay, right now, I'm gonna make myself invisible.
It's over.
I'm back.
Where'd you go?
Isn't it amazing? I was gone, and now I'm back.
Where'd you go?
I can't explain that. That's a secret.
He was
no
actually
idea.
I
invisible.
disappeared. I thought I was invisible. I didn't see anything.
Did somebody cut you in half?
I closed my eyes, and the world disappeared, and I went to a different place. So, no, that's silly and nonsensical, but that's pretty much our show. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to thank Harry Tiford and Radio A1A.
Thank you so much, Harry.
Thank
We
you, Jim.
appreciate
Thank you,
having
Bill.
you on.
Captain Josh, what's up next up here on the stage?
I think it's Bill and I.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
I think it's going to be
So we're
Captain
gonna get up
Josh
there and
and
do some Willie
Baseman
Nelson.
Bill.
Well, let me make sure that we get ready and make sure you announce yourself. I'm going to have it up nice and hot on the board and introduce yourself, okay?
Are we allowed to do songs about marijuana?
Absolutely, sir. The more the merrier.
Well, we can
As
do a
Sheldon
few of
Cooper.
those.
I've been reading up on cannabinoids.
Sheldon
Oh, is
Cooper
that up there?
says,
Is that some of the stuff?
did you take a marijuana?
Hey, hands off the cannabinoid oil there. I know you guys are
I
looking
read
at
that.
it.
I read it this morning.
Yeah.
That's weird. No, just ironic. I was reading about
We
that.
can
this
get
morning.
we can get you hooked up with the right gentleman to talk to.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's doing infusions right over here right now.
That's amazing. I thought that was Woody Harrelson over there.
It is.
It was Bud
I
Harrelson.
went with the younger one. I didn't say Willie Nelson because you're much too young for that.
It was Hawk Harrelson from the Mets.
Not quite-
Woody,
oh.
Bud Harrelson.
Woody
Captain Josh.
Woody, yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Keys Bartender Show, live from the Caribbean Club here in Key Largo, Florida, at the original Pit Stop Party. Say goodbye on mic number 1, Bill Wessinger. Go
Well,
ahead.
thank you, Harry. We do appreciate it. Thank you for having us on, having our podcast on. Thanks for everybody coming down to the Pit Stop Party down here. And thanks for Mayor Gonzo being confused about what drink
What do
she's
you
supposed
look
to be
like? You're
buying
squeezing
everybody.
nuts.
And on microphone number 3, Captain Josh.
Cash only, Gonzo.
Cash only.
Thanks for having us.
On the middle microphone in charge of the Keys Bartender Show, Jim Horan.
Hey, thank you for having us here today. It's a beautiful day, and we'd like to thank everyone for the wonderful reception here. We hope you all have a great time here at this
your
beautiful
last name?
event at the Pit Stop Party.
All right.
Last name, Jim? Horan.
Horan.
He has a band, doesn't he? Horan.
The Keys Bartender Show.
You'll do it right to grow the best garden you can. Lowe's does it right, too, with savings on Miracle Grow potting mix with fertilizer to help you get growing. And grow plants twice as big versus unfed plants. Pick up a 50-quart bag now for just $10. Plus, get Bonnie 2.32-quart vegetables and herbs, 3 for $10. For a garden that's worthy of showing off, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Offers valid through 6/5 while supplies last. U.S. only. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
At Farmers Insurance, we know every windshield collision has a unique sound. Beetle. Bird poop. Drone. Seen it, covered it. Click for more.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.